Hi everybody, we're still looking at calibration calculations, specifically relating to nozzles. This is the second video in our tutorial series. We're going to carry on now by looking at how to work out average nozzle flow rates. In step 1, we took a look at whether or not a nozzle was safe or not to use. Step 2 is calculating the actual flow rate. Alright, in order to calculate the average of the nozzles, we need to do the following. We need to add them up and then divide them by the number of nozzles which we've just added. In your book on page 10 you'll find the following example. It says, I have filled up my spray rig to a quarter and checked that the nozzles all look to be flowing uniformly. I have swapped a new nozzle onto the rig so that I can use it as a control. Alright, we've already done that first test to make sure that everything is fine, and we now know that we can use these nozzles. Alright, I've set the pressure to 2 bar and have collected water for 1 minute from 5 nozzles, including my control nozzle. The manufacturer specs indicate that I should get 1.61 litres per minute at 2 bar. Right, the measurements that I get are as follow. So you've now measured in each nozzle what you're going to be getting after 1 minute of flow, and this is the outcomes. Right, the first thing you need to do is you need to add up all these nozzles, all of those together. Alright, so we've got 5 nozzles in total, our 4 test nozzles plus our control nozzle, so it's 5 nozzles all together, and we're going to add that all up, and that's going to give us a total of 8 litres. Alright, so in 1 minute we collected 8 litres from those 5 nozzles. Alright, the next step, divide that 8 by 5 so that we can get a final total, or what the average is across those 5. So we've added them up, we've gotten 8, and we're going to divide it by 5. So 8 litres is the same as 8,000 mils. Dividing that by 5 is going to give you an answer of 1,600 millilitres. Alright, this means that the average flow rate is 1.6 litre per minute. When we're working with the averages, it's always important to round properly. Once again, I want to refer you back to your tutorial video on how to calculate averages, round off, if you're not sure about it. You can make quite a big mistake by rounding off incorrectly. This particular example didn't have any complications in it, but it is important that you always make sure that you're rounding off to the right amount of decimal spaces and that you're rounding off accurately. I'm going to be moving on to the next topic. Let's take a look at it.